Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. According to preliminary results from the NBC News exit poll, U.S. voters in the 2024 presidential election focused primarily on democracy and the economy. 35% cited democracy as their top concern, followed by 31% who prioritized the economy. Other issues, including abortion, 14%, and immigration, 11%, were less commonly mentioned, with only 4% identifying foreign policy as most important. Both men and women ranked democracy highest, followed by the economy, though women were more likely to prioritize abortion, 20%, compared to men, 8%. Immigration was a slightly higher priority for men, 12%, than women, 10%. These findings may evolve as more data is collected throughout the night. In other developments, the U.S. Department of Agriculture announced that students eligible for free or reduced-price meals will not face processing fees starting in the 2027-2028 school year. Currently, processing companies charge up to $3.25, or 4 to 5% per transaction. This new policy aims to reduce expenses for households earning below 185% of the federal poverty level. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack emphasized the USDA's commitment to accessible, nutritious meals for students. A report from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found that school lunch processing fees disproportionately impact low-income families, costing them up to $100 million annually. In other updates, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu dismissed Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, citing a crisis of trust during ongoing conflicts with Gaza and Lebanon. Foreign Minister Israel Katz will assume Gallant's role, while former Netanyahu critic Gideon Sa'ar will become foreign minister, reinforcing Netanyahu's coalition. Tensions between Netanyahu and Gallant had grown over Israel's war approach. Gallant previously advocated for discussions on a ceasefire and expressed concerns about hostages held by Hamas. His dismissal sparked criticism from opposition leader Benny Gantz, who argued it jeopardized national security, while ultranationalist minister Itamar Ben-Gvir supported the move. Gallant emphasized that Israel's security remains his priority. In another update, Tropical Storm Rafael, currently located about 65 miles southwest of Montego Bay, Jamaica, is expected to strengthen into a hurricane by Tuesday evening as it moves northwest. With sustained winds of 60 miles per hour, Rafael is expected to intensify rapidly, potentially impacting the Cayman Islands, Cuba, and parts of the U.S. Gulf Coast later this week. A hurricane warning is active for the Cayman Islands and parts of Cuba, including Havana. Forecasts indicate rainfall of 3 to 6 inches, with up to 10 inches in some areas, raising risks of flooding and mudslides. This season, driven by warm Atlantic waters, has been particularly active, already producing 17 named storms and nearing records for storm frequency. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.